Hello there. We certainly have seen some lively weather over the past 24 hours, multiple bands of heavy rain, some thunderstorms for a while. Things are beginning to quieten down by Monday morning, but over the week ahead we're going to stay in this very mild air. That brings the potential for some more rain, which could be heavy and thundery at times.
Nick was mentioning to us a little bit earlier, wasn't he, how different the weather seems to be this morning here in Downing Street compared with when Boris Johnson left here for the last time 6 or 7 weeks ago. Let's see what it's going to be like for the rest of the day, potentially when the new Prime Minister arrives. Carol can give us the weather for the whole of the UK today. Good morning, Carol. Happy Monday. How's it looking?
And the same to you, John. Good morning. Good morning to you too. Well, it's looking very changeable. For starters, we've got some fog around across northern England, central and southern Scotland and Northern Ireland. Now, that will slowly lift. It's a mild start as well. And as we go through this week, we're hanging on to mild conditions. In fact, on Thursday, it's not out with the realms of possibility we could hit 22 Celsius. That's way above average for the time of year. Good morning, Victoria and John. Good morning to you too. This morning, if you haven't yet stepped out, it's a mild start for most of us. There's some fog around, which will slowly clear through the morning across parts of southern and central Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern England.
Carol, it does feel warm at the moment. I came over to the studio this morning without a coat. Was that silly? Is it going to stay warm?
No, it is. You were absolutely right, Victoria. Very wise. It's a mild start to the day, more or less across the board, and it's going to be unseasonably mild, not just today, but as we go through this week. More on that in a second. But you can see too, behind the rain in the Isle of Wight, things are brightening up.
The sun has risen here in Westminster this morning. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful autumn morning, but by the time it sets again, we could have a new Prime Minister. There could be somebody else standing here outside number 10. Look at that beautiful view across London towards the city, the London Eye. Let's see if it's going to be just as beautiful for everyone, shall we? Carol can give us the UK weather this morning. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, John. Good morning to you too. I also have a picture of Greater London. You can see all this cloud, the rain now clearing, some sunshine following on behind. And that really is the story.
Carol, it's been quite a sort of a misty and kind of warm start, hasn't it, to the day?
It certainly has been mild, Victoria, that's for sure, across the board more or less. We've still got some fog across parts of northern England and also northern and eastern Scotland. And it is going to remain mild as we go through the rest of this week. But rather like this morning and the weekend, there will be rain at times, although the rain not as heavy as some of us had, especially yesterday.